Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading. Thank you for checking out the channel. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you guys today. So it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, awesome. If it doesn't, you can always check out another Pisces reading I have on the channel for you. That might make sense, or if you happen to be born on a cusp, you can check out your cusping sign. That might help you as well. I do have a full playlist for all my zodiacs, so it should be pretty easy to find either of those things if that's what you're looking for. I also do have some Chinese zodiacs, so if you happen to know the animal you were born under for the year, month, day, or hours, you gotta always check out your animal as well. So we're going to be looking at what you're being called to focus on for the month up ahead, or the month that we're currently in. I was sick last week, so I am late. That's why it's more of the month that we're currently in as opposed to the month up ahead. To be doing this, I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot for the main energy, the Aleister Wonderland Oracle deck to get a little more information, too many cards, and then the tarot to get a little bit more into it. We're going to be using the Thoth Tarot, and then the Murder of Crows to clarify as needed. At the end, we are going to be using the rune casting tray and some dice. So what we're going to be asking is where you were for this past month, which was last month, now that I'm late, where you're at currently, and what you're being called to focus on for this month. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Where you are where you have been, my bad. Where you have been for this past month or the previous month. Two cards. What do we have here? Yeah, okay. Excuse me as I pronounce these angel names. Mumia with death. God, the end of the universe, ending and rebirth, influences health and longevity. Okay. What else have we got here? Nitya with the magician, the generous God. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discovers hidden secrets. Apologies. Still a little under the weather. Still got a bit of a cough. So what I'm seeing here is that there's this energy of you've been restarting something and I want to say creating something. Maybe coming in touch with something again. Reconnecting with something, perhaps. I don't know why I'm getting a sense of reconnection, but there is a sense of reconnection. And there's this sense of, oh, maybe because of the rebirth. Rebirth is birth to something that has already happened, right? And had died. There's rediscovery and rebirth and reconnection, potentially creativity here. What do we have here? Falling. Unknown descent, momentum, and change. So, I'm kind of getting this idea that this is something that I'm getting a bit of confusion around it. There's a bit of grasping at straws and at not really certain that this is the path that is proper to revive this, whatever this is. Find out more in a minute. Let's find out about where you are now. we have the Archangel Michael with the Chariot, who is like God. Perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. There's a huge sense of conquering something. You have conquered this falling energy. It's no longer grasping at straws. It's now just proceeding with the judgment, the jurisdiction, striking the hammer down, follow through with the swing, slay the beast. Nature, communication, flower energy, fairy energy, and elemental messengers. You could be very connected with nature or be very influenced by nature at this time. Maybe very inspired. Maybe reconnecting with it. We are at the time of recording in springtime now. Flowers are starting to kind of bloom again, so that could be a source of inspiration at the moment. What you're being called to focus on for the month up ahead. Hazael? Yeah, Hazael, with the Hierophant, the merciful God. Okay, divine forgiveness, obtains friendship and favors of the great, secures promises. Secures promises, merciful God. Okay. There could be new partnerships or new relationships being formed this coming up month. Perhaps forgiveness of old friendships. There could be a promise that's going to be fulfilled here with secures promises. Let's see what this is. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of condition. There's going to be something that I feel as though might make you happy. 2 badgers. There's something about coming together with another individual or another group of people or something. Okay, death and the magician with falling. We have 10 of wands with oppression. This wasn't necessarily an easy thing, especially with that falling energy I was picking up on earlier. It's been a bit of a difficult transition, perhaps, for you, is what I'm kind of getting. For where you are at now, we do have the 3 of discs with works and the 4 of cups with luxury. Things are starting to flow a lot easier. Things are starting to make a lot more sense. Striking the hammer, right? What else for this chariot? For the chariot and for nature communication. We have quite a bit of big energy here. Oh, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very much influenced by the cards around her. She exalts the other cards around her. So if the cards are positive, it's a very, very positive thing. If the cards are negative, it's a very, very negative thing. Since the cards around her are very positive for this energy. Sorry, my oldest daughter is trying to whistle. Since it's very positive, this is a very positive thing. There's a lot of happy, flowing energy that's just very, almost fluid. Okay, what about the Hierophant? I managed to be glad for the month up ahead. There's a lot of big energy here, as I was saying before. We have all major arcana, and then we have an archangel here. We have death, the magician, the chariot, the Hierophant. It's very big energy. Okay, valor with the 7 of wands. That one. We have lust. Oh, hold on a second. That's way too many cards. Sounds feeling right. Queen of Wands. Okay. So the month up ahead, you're being called to focus on some sort of potential partnership, some sort of understanding, forgiveness, friendship, something. Something that's overall happy, a secure promise that could be coming to be. There's going to be some sort of high ground achieved here, like a victory, getting the high ground, expanding upon that. There's like this thirst for understanding, for creativity, for expansion of some kind. It's almost like a sense of tasting fruits yet to be tasted, exploring things like that, coming into a very fast-acting, passionate kind of energy here. I'm going to go ahead and get more information in a second. The only thing I want to clarify are literally these cards here, because everything else makes sense. Like, yeah, you have been under some stress this past month, trying to figure out this or that or the other, starting to revive something. Is it the right thing to revive? Yada, yada, yada. There's like a push and pull energy. Well, where you're at now, you have a pretty concrete idea of what you're doing, striking the hammer. Things are starting to flow easier. Things are starting to work easier. I want more information here. 7 of Wands with Valor. The King of Wands. Okay. There could be somebody coming in to help you here with some sort of high ground situation. Somebody could be swooping in to give you a helping hand. Give you possibly advice. But there's an idea of gaining some sort of high ground. What about lust? The Knight of Swords. Again, the idea of fruit yet to be tasted and exploring different things like that. It's almost like you can't help but go almost immediately and trying everything. You've been starved for like days. You haven't eaten in days. And then suddenly you have all these, like you're at a really fancy party and they have like food, fancy food all over the place. So you gotta sample every single thing. It's almost like that. Like you can't help but try every little thing and continue to expand upon whatever it is that this is for you. Excuse me, the Queen of Wands. The 7 of Cups and Death. Death started the reading and is ending the reading. That's really interesting. It's this idea of really stepping into some, like, this idea of who it is you want to be, starting anew with that. That's what I'm getting. We have the Empress underlying. We have the Prince of Wands underlying. Find the lesson. Discover the purpose of a situation and trust that you are learning. Ariel with the 9 of Swords, the comforting God. Purification, protects from impetus, religious sentiment. Okay, you are really coming into some sort of power here. There are some things that you have learned along the way, some things that you needed to have learned to grow from, and you have gotten to that place where you are ready for lust, all this energy over here. You're ready for it. What else? What else for Pisces? Oof. Wow. This is only the beginning is what I'm seeing here. There's an idea of this only being the beginning. You are... It's almost like the door's opening for you. There's an idea of a door opening. Of the gate, the floodgates opening and coming in, and for some reason I'm getting an idea of heritage and family. There could be something that's really important with that for you. Maybe you're going to be doing something that in your family no one has done and has been trying to do, or this idea that it's really important to your family what is going to be happening or what is happening. But the door's opened. The door's open for sure. This is the reading I have for you. I hope it helped you. I hope it made sense. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.